smooth, stylish, eloquent, and often followed is back here on your dial. 90.3 Nigeriainfo. Hello, Port Harcourt. Greetings, one and all. Now, like I said earlier, we start off our conversation this morning looking at something that we do every single day. Yes, we're in vehicles, one way or the other. People are driving. You know, some of you, in your nice motor cars, some of you in your bikes, if we say bikes, a lot of bikers will be upset. They want to hear power bike. Okay, so in your power bikes. And yes, then you have the regular people, probably doing their regular Okadas, whatever it is you want to call them. Now, in the news yesterday, some students of the University of Port Harcourt residing in the Alakaya area are calling on the relevant authorities to stop one-way driving by motorists. I think anytime I hear that phrase, I always remember it's the way a lot of people communicate. It's actually driving against traffic. Right? Driving against traffic. Because when you have one-way driving, it means basically traffic is meant to go unidirectional. It's only meant to go this way. It's not a dual carriage. No, this road is one way. That means you go only one way. All right. But here, when people hear one way, they know that you're referring to somebody who's driving against the traffic. All right. Now, they expressed their concern for their safety. Really? Students of Uniport Alakaya? Let's hear them, shall we? Why not? We shall. That's why we're here. Let's hear them.
The issue of motorcyclists driving on one way from Alakaya to Choba is a very risky and deadly one. That is the honest truth.
I will blame the students who are patronizing these guys.
Despite the fact that the two lanes of the road are working perfectly well, they use the wrong lane and it is very bad, especially in the night. It is very, very
Definitely, students who patronize these people are at high risk. If there's any special forces that would arise, that it is enforced that people should stop, or that it should even stop entirely, that the issue of motorcyclists taking one way or even driving on that road at all should be stopped.
It should be stopped. Wow. Did you guys hear that person that said they blame the students? Interesting. So what's the solution?
Any moving vehicle coming their way, they could just bump into anything. I just feel the authorities should find a way to stop them from using the one way.
Punishment should be met out to offenders, people who go against the rules. Fines should be placed. People should be sanctioned whenever they do not follow the rules and regulations that have been given to them concerning the use of the road.
Very good, very good. They should be fined. I totally agree. But like somebody astutely mentioned, that the students are likely, if not largely, to be blamed because they are the ones who patronize these Okada riders, these motorcyclists. You'll be hard pressed. And yes, I was in school. This is not something that's been happening in the past 2-3 years. Back as far back as 2010 or 2007, 2006, when we were in school, it was a big problem on that road. There were accidents. I have seen with my own eyes 2 motorcyclists coming together. Imagine that road. Imagine the express road as wide as it is. You now find 2, asinine nincompoops, finding a way to have a collision on that road. 2 motorcycles. Do you know how difficult that is? But along that road, not a problem. If we can do it in the mortal words of Nigerians, we'll go run them. They'll run it. They'll find a way to have accidents. But you see, this morning, as we talk about dangerous driving, the art of foolishness, right? Let's not forget that it's not just only the motorcyclists that have fault here. Oh, no. Let's not also forget that a very good number of you, the educated ones, with your nice fancy suits, are driving against traffic regularly. Now, you can make exceptions, and I say this with as much honesty as I possibly can. We can take exceptions when there are road repairs ongoing, right? Remember when all the bridges in Port Harcourt were being built, people had to move from one lane to the other lane. Everybody, okay, fine, we are managing this lane because they're fixing the road. Apart from that exception, there really is no justification. It's not just in Alakaya. Remember, we've had eyewitness reports coming from the expressway going to Oyigbo, that LMA axis, where people have said, okay, the government has fixed the road. Why are people, particularly motorcycle riders, driving against traffic? Trucks doing the same thing because the road is wide, expressing their ignorance and their stupidity on a very broad scale. But you see, if we are to microschism this, all right, and bring it down to lovely old, Uniport and the Alakaya axis, right? Like one of the one of the respondents said, they blame the student. How does a university environment that's meant to foster growth, development, consciousness, at least common sense, have a good number? And please, if you know you're a Uniport student and you're a staff there, please, if you're going to come for me, please come for me writing proper English, all right? Now, how do you expect people in that area to look at the students who live in Alakaya? They used to call it Alaska. They used to call it Alaska, guys, right? Then Alakaya, you come out from your house, you're going to school, Uniport student, the leaders of tomorrow, you now take Okada to the junction to get to your classroom. No problem. But you see, the Okada is driving against traffic, and you are there, sat down, confident in your stupidity. Oh, God, I'm going to class. It's the only way. Who do you think looks more stupid? The Okada man who's breaking the law, or you, who should know better, who is pushing him along and then paying him 150 naira for taking you on a jolly ride, expressing your ignorance no less?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. This morning, we start off talking about dangerous driving, the art of foolishness expressed by some people who are on the road. And I have just one question. You see, is it the poor road connection that's responsible for some of these dangerous driving practices that we see in Port Harcourt? Oh, no, it's not just those who are driving against traffic. For example, it's those who decide, right, that they will not obey the street lights because, the road, is too far for them to turn. So, they say we should stop. No, let's not stop. No. Michael is in Borokri. Michael, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yes. Like me, I drive. To be frank with you, you see that the road leading to Aba, that the one from
oil mill, yes.
Yes, I do drive one way.
Why?
But listen, Jude, most of us drive one way. The police are there, seeing it. Road safety people, what they call it, road safety.
FRSC. Yes.
The FROSC is aware of that particular thing. I am not an engineer that does road construction, but that road was poorly done. See, if you are coming from TAP now, you can go TAP. That's the road leading to the old Aba road side of it, that you would from there go to Aba again, like from TAP. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Now, if you are coming out from that TAP, the next U-turn is very, very far, dude. Like I don't know what after that's the next U-turn. You will drive very, very, very far. I'm not just that.
So basically, for you and for those people who do that, it's the poor road connection that's led to people driving against traffic.
Yes, that is one.
Okay.
Then I'm the Okada people.
To
be frank with you, I boarded bike during my days in school. I rode on bike. But I can't really remember any time that the bike drove one way. Because after that time, I wasn't coming from that. I was from Choba to Abuja campus, so it was across the road. But it's good. It is truth. It's true that the students, the educated ones, have to be blamed. It is one thing to go to school. But another thing to know what to do. You understand me? Like they say, some people pass through the school. Why the school pass through some people? So I blame
The school.
Not the Okada men.
So okay, so it's not even the fact that you have to go and turn around, at Assemblies of God before you go around. That's the reason. It's not the poor connection. That's the reason why the motorcyclists in Alakaya drive against traffic.
Like now, there is one U-turn at the front of the police post, right?
Yes, there is.
The police now have refused to open that place.
Oh, yes,
now,
that's true.
People go and turn at that former withdrawal site. It is too far and
it's too far.
Petrol. It's too far. So the government should also do this pedestrian walkway or this overhead bridge, like one you have at CFC, all those smaller ones.
Okay.
So that people can also ride on those places.
All right, thank you very much, Michael. God's time is on there. God's time, what's your take on this? Is it the road network or people are just, a bit sharper like marbles?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I want to tell you that in this part of the world, we feel everything goes. And it doesn't count that way. I was at that particular environment one day waiting for a vehicle that would convey me to Ahoda. And it was unfortunate that I almost got hit by an Okada man because I never expected an Okada coming towards me because I was in my right of way. So in essence, I feel the people that constructed the road made a mistake because the distance to turn, knowing fully well that place is a school environment and you have to access the Alo side of it, being the Delta campus and the rest of them. I think the road construction would have given a walkway, possibly an opening onto the road, but they didn't. But in essence, I am not saying the Okada men are actually doing the right thing. And the students are also contributing. You will be like, you hear someone telling, I have a class by 8. What were you doing at home that you'll be waking up by 7:30 to rush down to class? At least you ought to wake up early, prepare yourself, and go to class as early as possible.
Godsam has a point there. Well, let's take a break.